That would be why nothing is showing on my screen. I hadn't even added myself to the screen. This is literally the first time I've ever used this. So, all right. Can you hear me, Jiffy?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yay!
So, this is a short snippet. I'm going to do another live stream this weekend, probably Saturday or Sunday. Haven't decided which. Am going through with some things, just finalizing some details. It is also 8:30 p.m. on a school night, so it's also not going to be very long. And it's the middle of the night for Jiffy.
It is, yeah. But it's all good. All good.
So sorry for the background noise. Ophelia has been ignoring me for an hour and decided this is the time that mommy needs to be a jungle gym. So, this live stream, well, the one this weekend anyway, it's been a long time coming. There are some things that didn't sit right to me all year, and then when this summer, when Eric was outed for sending inappropriate messages to teens, knowing that all that I did, having worked so closely with him for a year. You hear me? Oh, says there's no sound. Let me see if. All right. So the sound is coming. Like, I just turned it on my YouTube that I have running, and it says that there is sound. So, do you have anything muted?
Let me just. I'm getting sound when I unmute the YouTube.
Yeah. And so I don't know. Oh, I'm sitting here talking like she should be able to hear what I'm saying. So we'll see. I mean, this will be up for posterity anyway. Just putting out the link on Twitter, like I forgot.
I'll retweet now.
Alrighty. So, all right. So this is going to be a short one. Like I said, it's 8:30 p.m. on a school night for me, and it's like the middle of the night for Jiffy. And there's probably going to be some noise. Kids are in the background. But this has been a long time coming. This is also going to be very short. There will be a longer live stream this weekend with more people. This has been a long time coming. There were things that I wanted to say earlier last year that I just didn't, out of respect for, well, at the time, out of respect for Eric, out of respect for Jiffy, and for everyone that I loved and respect back in the Discord, as well as the people that I was working with when we did have Driven Together. There's a lot of things that have been said. I know Eric's going to probably see this, and he's going to call it doing a cancel culture, which whatever that means. We're not trying to cancel him. We're trying to hold him accountable, and he does not know how accountability works. And he refuses to admit that he's done anything wrong, even after admitting, like he admits sending messages, but not that it was wrong to do so. It's, oh, but this is how I always talk to people, or, oh, well, we were talking about this. Bar none, inappropriate message, period, the end. That's not how you talk. That's not how you talk to teens, especially if they're not related to you. And especially if you're not a parent and don't have permission to talk to the kid. He's still making money from his followers. He's still grooming vulnerable followers. And I will get more into grooming on Saturday when we talk about this, because yes, you can groom an adult. Not all grooming is sexual. So, it's come to my attention, and Jiffy's attention first. He's now adding, let me clarify this. He's not responding to ad requests. He is actively adding teenagers that were in the Discord on Snapchat. Snapchat, the app where you can send a photograph of whatever you want and then delete it. It's gone forever. You have no proof unless the other person has screenshot it. This is a man who I admit and apologize for actively covering up him sending inappropriate photos and videos to members of the Discord that were adults. I confronted him when it was happening then, and I am so glad that Jiffy did what she did when she found out what was happening with the teens. It does not matter that it wasn't, quote unquote, that bad. Does it have to be? Does he have to rape someone before we stop him? Or what is the line? What is the line where we say it's enough? I've seen so much apologetics, and I am done. I am absolutely done. I'm done with every single follower of his on TikTok that tells me what a great guy he is getting blocked. Period. I report every single one of his videos, especially the disgusting, inappropriate videos.
Oh, hells
like,
yeah.
There is dark humor and there is inappropriate humor. And you know what? For somebody that got 1.7 million followers on TikTok, being an advocate and aiming his content at teens in distress, he has no right at this moment to claim that he's not an advocate and then go ahead about his day. If he wants to go ahead about his day and make those sick jokes, make a new goddamn account. Start from scratch. You do not get to advertise and broadcast that absolute filth to teenagers just because you already have the followers. That is disgusting.
Yeah.
And all he is, he's a user, he's a grifter, and every single person that he works with and has gotten work from, he has used. And when we say enough is enough, we are now the enemy. We are now the evil one. And enough is enough. Eric is an abuser emotionally and financially. Every single person that has worked for him has been poor. Have you noticed that? Every single one of us has been poor.
Yeah.
And he claims to make all of this money, but we did all of this free labor for him. And a lot of it cost us money.
Mm.
So that's what I'm putting out for the record for right now. But at the moment, what I'm saying, so everyone can hear, this man has been inappropriate And every time he's been caught, every single time he's been caught, he's got an excuse. Every single time. Every single time he's been caught, he has an excuse. And people fall for it every single time. Hook, line, and sinker. Do we need there's so much proof out there on the internet. We don't why do we need more proof? Why do we need more heinous proof? Why can't what's out there be enough for some of you?
Totally agree. Absolutely.
And I'm sitting here, I'm at 50 followers on YouTube. I'm sitting here begging people for one, some of the drama channels that are reporting on this, you need to get some of your facts right. That's just all it is. Reach out, me, Jiffy. We were literally there.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a live stream earlier last year after I left. I tried to keep it as calm and drama-free as possible. It didn't work. I was still the evil. I was still the bad guy. Has his ex-wife spoken about him? No, as a matter of fact, about 2 weeks ago, she was in a TikTok with him, going out for lunch. So I don't understand. I mean, I do understand. I understand. This isn't a jab at her. When you're in an abusive relationship, even when the abuser leaves, sometimes you just want them back. It sucks. It's a shitty feeling to have. So I'm not going to blame her at all. She just needs a lot more therapy. That's what it took for me.
I didn't realize that she was in a TikTok with him, Jen.
It was just in his car. It was like trying to show how buddy he was with her after all of that had happened. I'm just like,
because I know that she has spoken out to another creator, but the creator haven't put up the video as of yet because he's had some stuff going on. And I know her friends, that she's got friends who are very outspoken about it. They go into all the live streams about it.
Oh yeah, I've seen them, and I love seeing them because I'm just like, she needs all the support she can get.
She does,
because she had no part in any of this. All she wanted was a normal relationship with her husband, and what she got was him being neurotic with the text, completely ignoring him, and then cheating on her repeatedly.
Yeah.
Nobody goes into a relationship hoping to be cheated on.
And that's the truth.
And as far as how bad things were, this isn't the oppression Olympics. Just because somebody else had it worse than you doesn't mean that you didn't have it bad and you can't rectify your situation. So
totally. I mean, you might not be trying to cancel him, but I am, because I think he deserves it.
It's not so much I don't want to cancel him, because canceling just sounds like I want him dead. I want him to live out the rest of his life in absolute and utter insignificance.
Yeah. I'd like that too. I'd like a bit of justice for the kids that have been affected and the women that have been affected. Because it's not just one woman. I've had so many girls, ladies, come to me. I've not named them because I gave them my word I wouldn't mention it, but they've come to me saying about how he used to text them and call them whilst he was in the shower, for example, or he'd message them dirty things. And I mean, one guy's even obviously come out and said that he messaged him a penis pic. So
right, and it's like, and here's the thing, like, where there's smoke, there's fire. There has to be more than one. Like, you know that there wasn't just one. Like, you don't, somebody who has active impulse control announces that they have a sex addiction does not stop at one.
No, there's been, I can't count how many women have come forward since then. They want to keep this, they want to keep their anonymity, which I respect, and but there has been countless women come forward to me about stuff that's happened to them because of him and through him.
It's infuriating because the reason that he gets by, and this is the thing, once you're like removed from him and his situation, you realize how much charm and charisma he does not have.
Oh yeah.
Like, at first, when I first joined his server, he was like, his videos were making sense and they were really positive and upbeat and like what I now call toxic positivity, because he's just like, so everything needs to be positive,
It's almost love bombing.
Right, like, oh yeah, like, I'm just so positive and I'm just here for the chill vibes and everybody else is a hater. Yeah. And now looking back, and I'm just listening to him speak, and he can't even form a sentence that actually makes sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, he'll throw out things like, oh yeah, they're just like doing a cancel culture, which, what the fuck? Like, is that like a new move in Mario Kart? I don't understand. I would say, like, I don't understand these young people, but he's older than me by a month. Or I'd be like, what was the other thing that he said that just absolutely made me laugh because it didn't make any sense? Oh, I'm part of the silent majority or silent minority. I'm like, okay, first of all, nobody can shut you up. Second of all, in what? Like, you're not putting in context with anything. I'm part of the silent minority, and then like going on with like other like flash words. Like, okay, what are you part of the silent minority of?
Well, I mean, we both know what he means. He means cis white male.
Right, and that's neither. Like, it's the majority of humans on the planet, as well as people don't shut up. I mean, sorry, I know my son's in the audience and he is a cis white male. Sorry, Brody, this is not at you. You're a special snowflake. You're my special. Sorry, I'm trying to joke. You're my special snowflake. But like, it's just ridiculous with him because like he keeps getting caught over and over, and like he still has 1.7 million followers on TikTok, and that's the problem, because the only people speaking out about it is us and like occasionally a large creator, like a very, very occasionally. And the things that frustrate me, and these are things that I noticed, if it's a woman doing it or a person of color, boom, they're off the platform. Everybody like swarms to get that, like that guy a couple weeks ago, the Maori guy.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he needed to be canceled. Legitimately needed to be canceled off the platform. But like, Eric's worse.
I agree.
You know,
Mm.
I can't even think of anything to add to that. Eric's so much worse.
Mm.
There was that lady that did that. She did like some sort of scam where people were giving her money, and boom, off the platform in a week.
Mm.
But we can't get Eric off. We can't. Who's that other guy from like the Hype House?
Oh,
Tony, what's his face? I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not Gen Z. I don't know any of these people.
Oh,
I'm old. I'm just kidding. But like, we have all of
that's
these
it.
predators, and they
Lopez.
like, yeah, Tony Lopez. I mean, all these people, they keep getting second chances, and every single time they fuck it up. And they keep doing the same thing every single time. They victimize children, they victimize vulnerable adults,
Mm.
they take advantage of everyone around them,
Yeah.
and nothing happens.
I think the worst part for me was that so many creators went to TikTok and said, look, this is what's happening. And they still didn't take him down.
Yeah. Well, and for the most part, every time we post proof, community guideline violation. Community guidelines violation. It's like, what do you want from us?
But that's just his stands, the ones that are left reporting our videos. That's why I've appealed all mine and won them.
When you're asleep. Sorry. But like it's ridiculous because this platform gives him so much more access, and this Snapchat gives him even more access. And the fact that he's using it to contact teens.
Yeah, and he
You know,
knows that they're teenagers as well. It's not like he doesn't know they're teenagers.
And even if he uses the excuse, I didn't know, you are mass adding women, female people on Snapchat. It is your job as somebody with a large platform to make sure they are not minors. That is your responsibility as a grown ass adult with 1.7 million followers. That is your responsibility, 1000%. You know, I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're not.
We have somebody in chat, 16, and I told him that he continued to harass me. You know, I mean,
What do you even say to that? Like,
he
because
is.
it's just trash.
It's an insult to trash, to be honest.
Well, I mean, yeah. I can't say what I really want though, Jen. I
I
don't want him
know.
demonetized.
I'm not monetized. I've got 50 followers.
That's fair.
But no, like, we know their ages, Llewellyn. We know their ages. We actually know these people.
Yeah.
And
And
that
he knows their ages as well. And their real
even
ages.
even if he wasn't messaging minors, he was putting his phone number out as a mental health advocate to women and then engaging in sending lewd photos and videos. Some of them unsolicited, and then he would ask for them back, and they'd be like, I never said I'd send you any. He did this.
Yeah.
He did this. So the devil does not need an advocate. He is perfectly fine advocating for his own evil.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just it. He has no business even pretending that he did anything right. Period. The end.
Mm.
Some people lie about their age, but where there's smoke, there's fire. There's at least 50 teens that he's done this to.
There is. I know because I had to clean up the mess.
So, I mean, if you want to play devil's advocate like that, fine. But the facts are the facts. He can tell you what he wants. He will bold-face lie to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
He has no conscience about it. You are his friend. He is not your friend.
Mm.
That goes for anybody that's watching and thinks that they're friends with Eric. You are his friend. He is not your friend. He does not care about you. He cares enough about you to get something from you. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's money, clout, attention. He will take attention from you.
Mm.
Sometimes that's all he wants, and sometimes that's all he needs. I used to spend 8 hours a day attached to my earpiece because he couldn't go 5 minutes without talking to me on the phone because he needed to be distracted. You have a full-time job and aren't paying me. He is a 40-year-old man.
Mm.
He knows better.
He does know better.
I called him brother. And I meant it. Every single time we talked about anything that he was going through, I meant it. When I told him that I was there for him, that I cared for him, all of the advice I gave him, every single time. Anytime I came to him with a problem, and there were many, including when my cousin died, when I couldn't get down to my cousin's funeral because I was handling a mess that he should have been cleaning up, I would have to remind him 5 minutes into the conversation what the hell we were talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about the server situation last year. The first time we caught a predator on a server, because it wasn't the only time. I was up for 25 hours. Jiffy was helping me. Other staff members were helping me. Eric was at a goddamn barbecue.
Yeah. He didn't give two shits.
He was mad that we had him put out a video because that was infringing on his wife's time. I don't even know if he ever told her what was happening. More will come out this weekend. Screenshots, videos, maybe. And if he wants to, he's welcome to try to rebut any of this. He can join in. I mean, this is StreamYard. It's StreamYard. He can call in. But it is, in the meantime, unless you have anything else to say, Jiffy, it's bedtime here.
I mean, I think you've covered most of it. Anything else we can talk about, or you can talk about on Saturday? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just here to show support and to back you up really, because I was also there when all this happened. I was also, watching you having to deal with him, and then when you left, when you got kicked, I ended up being the bloody replacement for it. And
Well, let's
looking
be
back at
fair.
it, it was
I
just fucking.
I rage quit and burned every bridge I possibly could, except for the one with you.
Yeah, but I mean,
And then they kicked me.
yeah, but that was well deserved. Do you know what I mean? He deserved to it, because the thing is, he was calling you all the time, and he was doing the same to me as well. And it got to the point where I had to get my wife to make up lies just so that I could not talk to him for 5 minutes and spend some time with her.
Right.
So
That's the
yeah,
crappy thing about all of it. So, yes, Kristen, this Saturday, I don't know what time. It's either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which. We have to finalize because I'm in the US. My other panelists are going to be in the UK. But, you know, everybody from the UK is bad.
oh yeah, we're all toxic.
We're all toxic.
Madness.
I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna send these lovely children to bed and take 5 minutes for myself, and then go to bed myself.
Okie dokie, Jenny.
So I will talk to you all later. Have a great night. I'm glad I got that a little bit off my chest. I think I feel better.
I'm glad. That's good.
So anyway, I will talk to you all this weekend. Have a great night.
Ta-ra, guys and girls.